What's up, everybody? We're back with another custom. This one was actually pretty fun though. I got to destroy some things. But before we get into that, make sure you're subscribed, tap the bell for post notifications to make sure that you know every single time that I post a new video. So I've been doing quite a bit of customs recently. All of them have required a lot of different painting and prepping, and I got a direct message on Twitter from somebody who has a crazy shoe collection. It's none other than the legendary TMC. The shoe that he wanted me to custom, the Jordan 1 Family Forever. This shoe's pretty cool because it's got that denim upper. Cool thing about this shoe was designed actually by Michael's kids and was released in 2014. Got the eyelets here, one for each one of his kids. Pretty cool. So TMC wanted me to distress this. I saw a bunch of different tutorials and a lot of people were using bleach. This one, the material is only gonna get lightened in certain areas, and so I was afraid that if I put bleach on certain parts it would bleed, especially since after you bleach, you're supposed to wash it, and whenever I wash it, I was afraid that I would actually get bleach on the other panels that weren't supposed to be lightened. So I wanted to do something different. So here's the finished shoe that I've already done, and you can tell you've got it distressed and lightened on certain panels. And I gave it a little bit of a touch of the Nigel Sylvester Jordan 1 in the Carolina blue to match with the outsole. And then I went ahead and threw a pair of Carolina blue laces in it. But to make sure that I could control the areas that were lightened, I went a different route than bleach. What I'm going to use for this custom is some Angelus white, some Too Soft and duller, and what you're going to do is you're going to create a mixture with these three to make that denim look like it's washed. When you're mixing these, you're going to want to do a 1-to-1 ratio with paint to Too Soft. To do the distressing, I use a Dremel. I've got some 120 grit sandpaper and Angelus Uni Blue. Got a little swoosh down there at the bottom. The cool thing about this, since it's denim, there's no prepping. So what we're gonna do first is I'm gonna go ahead and distress the shoe first, get all my rough edges, clean it out. It gets kind of messy. The Dremel is going to let me create some rough edges, make it look like some parts are torn. And once we finish with the Dremel, then I'll take the 120 grit sandpaper and I'll kind of go over those panels that I'm really wanting to lighten up. The denim on these shoes it's pretty tight. So I want to run the sandpaper across it just to loosen it up. And so that way, when I put that white paint with the Too Soft and duller in there, it's going to seep down into the fabric. You don't have to put duller in your mixture. I just do that because I want it to look really flat.
I swear you guys better watch the whole video.
So we've got it distressed in all the areas that we want it. And even if we don't, we can come back and hit some of those edges later, but I think I'm good for now. I've already mixed some Too Soft and white and duller together. That's what we're gonna use in order to lighten up these panels that we want lightened without having to worry about what the bleach might do to the areas that we don't want lightened or having to wash the shoe later. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna paint that on there and then making sure that that Too Soft is activated with heat, so we've got to hit it with a heat gun. So we're just going to hit those panels and get them lightened up just to where it looks like it's washed denim. Once that's dry, if we need to hit any areas to kind of fray it a little bit more, we will, and then we'll go ahead and add that swoosh right there down by the toe. There you have it. Nothing too hard, just gives you an alternative to using bleach. All right, how are we supposed to close this one out?